Next, we're going to do session. I'm going to select my character, take a photo, upload it. That looks good. We're going to do a TGA file for session. And I'm going to send it to my Google Drive in my session folder. Now that we have our session texture done, let's go ahead and download it from my Google Drive or whatever you sent yours to. For this, we're going to need to go to the INTRACT Discord channel. Scroll down to Sessions. There is a customization folder section that contains both the male faces and the female faces. You can download them here. I've already downloaded mine to the desktop. If you look down here, session male face. What I'm going to do is open that up, customization, characters, all the way to the texture. Essentially what I'm going to be doing is copying and pasting this, taking this, the head BC, copying the name, deleting, and renaming the character texture to head BC. I'm going to launch Unreal Game Engine. Also, if you go to textures, you can tell which one is which. So I use the white male model head, so this is text AMXX head BC. Obviously, whichever one you pick, all you have to do is just rename that texture to that name and replace the one that's already in there. I've also put links to Unreal Editor and Session Mod Manager on the Discord channel as well. You can find those under documentation. Also, thanks to Suko, there's a nice little way to do this as well. There's a nice little video with the tutorial PDF. Here's UModel to help extract other models from Session, as well as Session Mod Manager. So we're going to create a new project, games, blank is fine, blueprint is fine, desktop, my project, create project. Now once Unreal starts, go ahead to File, go to New Level, Default. I always get the starter content, so I just delete that. Just takes a second or 90 seconds depending on how fast your computer is. Just a lot of stuff in this folder. Go ahead and delete it. Now I'm going to take the session mail face and just drag the customization folder into Unreal. If I scroll down, I can see my texture right there with the mustache and all. I'm going to click Save All. Save selected. Then I'm going to go to File, Cook Content for Windows. See the bottom screen, it says Cooking Content. And then when it's done, it makes a little chirp noise. Great, cooking is completed. I'm going to go ahead and close out of that. I have a folder on my hard drive called Mod Work. There's one for Session, Mod Work, My Character, and then I usually date it because I've already gone through this, like, I don't know, let's see, 16 times, so this will be number 17. So I make a new folder, 2103, now today is 04. Call this version 17. You could do this if you want, depending on how many you make. It just helps me keep track of what I've been doing. So from there, I'm going to go back to my desktop where there should be a My Projects folder somewhere. Let me just actually sort by name. That might help. My Projects. I'm going to go into Saved, Cooked, Windows No Editor, My Project, Content, and Customization. I'm going to copy that into my folder. I'm going to zip it. And that says it's done. Okay. I'll go back to version 16. And I just kind of help me copy. I just copy this name. And I change the name of the zip file to whatever version number it is. I'll go to Apps. Then I'm going to open Session Mod Manager. I already have an existing texture in there. Let's just go there. And then I'm going to go Manage Installed Textures, and I'm going to take out my character and remove version 12. And then take my new one, version 17, drag it into the texture replacer, and hit Replace. And it's been successfully replaced. Now I'm going to start session. go to the apartment just to check on the character real quick. And there I am. And now I'm ready to play as my character in session. And that's it. Now with session, it's a little more, you could actually take these textures and actually create other like spectral maps or normal maps from it to get a little more detail, and you can actually take the texture and bring it into Photoshop and try to clean it up some more if you want to. It's personal preference. But that's it. That's how INTRACT textures get into session. Enjoy.